Fais manger la jungle, j'avais les Air Max mais j'ai rangé, j'ai mis le Hermès avant le jingle. Désert, j'ai mis le finger, j'ai mis dans le pour avoir le bénéf, fallait la rigueur. Toujours à Vanal, fait mal à mon petit cœur. On passe du rouge au vert dans un grimat, un sac glaçon dans ma. Et c'est pas tout le monde qui est dans ma ligue, c'est pas tout le monde qui est dans ma ligue. Placement sur nos logos, au fiston je vais tout léguer. Absent, un peu trop pensif, je rallume. Environ 4 points, je m'endors au Nobo, je dois vendre. Je sais qu'ils sont morts, mais j'en veux beaucoup, je dois vendre. Je sais qu'ils sont morts, mais j'en veux beaucoup. Relama. Des changements, contrôlable. Nous qu'à récupérer tous les mois, nous qu'à récupérer tous les mois. J'arrive en Prada, camos de président. Pressé, je peux pas rester. Ça rigole, je me sens léger. Toujours un belly, go to London. Toujours un belly, go to London. Scam, scam, scam. Pour presque 20 points, que Dieu nous pardonne.
Pull up on my ex in a newest car. She was like, boy, who do you think you are? I got a she living in Paris, she come to the ends on a Eurostar.
Toujours un belly, go to London. Toujours un belly, go to London. Scam, scam, scam. Pour presque 20 points, que Dieu nous pardonne.
Pull up on my ex in a newest car. She was like, boy, who do you think you are? I got a she living in Paris, she come to the ends on a Eurostar. Put my life on the line and get back from my bro like a ring from a phenom.
All eyes on one man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. Only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. Can they convert? And the post denied him. Well, it just petered out. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Is this the moment? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And the corner's been given. Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a clean header there.
And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. Keeper getting the touch. Oh, no damage done. Carvalho. Now, Ronnie Lopez. And plenty of room in the wide area. Making a bit of headway. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And that'll be offside. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, last time out, he was absolutely magnificent. Scored all those goals, and the defence just couldn't cope with his movement. Every time he made a run in behind, he looked as though he was going to finish. And I'm...
Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in the semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square. So back underway, 1 goal apiece here. Well, the referee trying to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. And in with a real chance. Well, the keeper in position to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Carvalho. And a strong tackle. Well, danger here as he runs at them. But they took care of the situation. And he's in. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision. And suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Simon Banza. Strong but fair tackle. And room now out on the flank. And snuffing out the danger. And he's broken free. Can he find the net? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then we see what a good finisher he really is. He just rounds the keeper and passes it into the net. He's so calm under pressure.
Benfica regaining possession. In with a chance. Ball is loose. And cleared away. A corner kick it'll be. And that wasn't a bad header at all. Couldn't quite get over the ball. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. What a vital intervention. Victor Gomez. Carvalho. Well, a good tackle. And that's an important intervention. Well, good run and good ball control. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Aursnes. Trying to open them up. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Simon Banza. Getting forward. Decides to shoot. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Rafa. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Oh, great attacking play. That is that for the first half here. And time for the change now. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Very quick thinking there. Oh, he's through here. Can he convert? And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. João Mario. Oh, surely. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. And in the perfect position to read it. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. A real opening now. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. And he's through here. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Was it a great clearance? And the move breaks down. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, PSG have been busy in the transfer market. The contract situation has been signed and sealed, and he could be available as early as their next game, Stuart.
Well, at about £50 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. He's certainly got the skill and character to be a real star for them.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Now can they counter clinically? Oh, such a pity that the move ended in that fashion.
You're absolutely right. Forget the finish. That was a great counter-attack. That was flowing football at its very best.
Read it well. He's in here. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Playing it in. And swept out of there. Nicely timed tackle. PC. Castro. Lucas Piazon. Benfica couldn't keep the ball. Oh, he fancies his chances. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Aursnes. Opportunity. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. And giving it away. This is looking threatening. Real chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Well, no luck keeping possession. And teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Bruma. Well, that was incisive. A really top-notch piece of defending. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Can they use it to their advantage? And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And still dangerous. Oh, good-looking run. It could be up for grabs. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. He's going forward well here. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Chiquinho. Good through ball. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And they're making a change. Who can he pick out? Well, no end product. Just can't get it past him. Chiquinho. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. And there goes the final whistle. It's a victory for the visitors in the first leg of this tie.
Well, they were really good today.
And in the final. Our camera lens trained on one man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And gearing up for this pulsating Liga Portugal match. Stuart, what are you expecting? Opportunity it is! The save was a good one. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, nothing untoward happened. Determined defending. The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, it's a back five, but the front three will certainly offer a goal threat. However, to do that, they'll need their two central midfield players to control the middle of the park. It's basically a 5-2-3.
Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. And the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say. A real opening now. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica. João Mario plays with David Neres out wide. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And quick thinking defensively. Can they nudge in front? It's still alive. Quite the catalogue of great saves. And that the latest one. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Just knocked it out of there. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Rafa. It's there for him. Nicely saved. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, off the woodwork and behind for a goal kick.
Well, he just couldn't get above it, could he? But that was a good effort.
And the ball's gone. Real chance. It's got to be. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Can he finish this? And fine goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the header just wide of the mark. Pedro Sá. Went in strongly to win the ball. Difficult to stop him. Will it be? Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
This is looking threatening. It's got to be. Oh, blocked it. Well-timed tackle. Moving into the advanced position. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Oh, big chance. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Nicely timed tackle. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
Rafa. And a creative look about this, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the pass deftly cut out. How can he take them on and beat them? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Once again, couldn't keep hold of it. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well, it's a decent looking attack this, but quick thinking defensively. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Is it going to be? In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
So a personnel change then. Rafa. Di Maria. Must be. Still possibilities. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. David Neres, and he's through here. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. "30 minutes left for play." Went in strongly, decisively. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, no stopping him. It has to be! Well, he tried to place that one, and given his proximity to the goal, he's bound to be disappointed. Here it is now, a substitution. Pedro Sá. Well, putting all their energies into winning back possession. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Rafa! Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. probably should have done a bit better there, really.
The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, no damage done.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Could cross it in here. Oh, keeper dealt with it.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Played over. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Well, that would have made it interesting, but the keeper has done brilliantly there.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Able to skip past his man. He can't hold on to it. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Benfica losing possession here. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. Well, not quite the header he had in mind, and the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Frederic Aursnes. Real defensive resilience. Can't get the shot through. Who can he pick out? And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. He's in with a chance. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they've decided to make a change. A sloppy pass. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw-in now. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Good example of pressing without the ball. Oh, surely! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Pedro Sá. Well, very effective play in possession. Will he finish? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and
Sick of these dudes, sick of the tunes, don't like listening, illest of mood, I'm illest on tune, stated from start, except when P take part, that's when I spark, ignite like guilty spark, or what trying to tip your whole planet into shade, so where you can listen, it's the bake of the century, you'll remember my soft subtle tones when everything don't make sense, it's a mystery, I'm gone without reason, understanding on zilch, heart got squilched, dropped off the edge. edge. I never climbed back, stayed put in the cave, it's strange. Had to rearrange the brain, prioritize life is strange, that's just it, that's just life. Last time I checked, I'm doing it right, cause I'm still on mic, I'm still alive, still carry weight when I spray. You can't damn my light. Too much bright, too much shine in the presence of the essence, that's right. And I'm still sounding nice, still in P on beat, that's absolutely tidy, don't.
Miss me with that he said, she said. Hear the energy sending me to the deep end. We said it clever, you're deafening with the pretense. See it in your depth, you're heavily upon the defense. I speak less the same, more of a silence, check the repertoire. Second star, they banging with your metal bars. Takes feet to tango, beat you with my bangles. Heat illa pitch, eating freaking out the angles. I'm in Dubai in the flyest Jaguar Pat Jean. Talk about the bag you couldn't buy a walking fire trap, and now you're napper trying to find. Walking around your gaff, having your wifey's back on. It's barely legal how I slay a meat. Take a seat, ADHD and HD, mess can see defeat. London town, love. I never sleep on peeps. These so greasy, even vegans trying to eat the meat. Bro, they tried to tell me, no, I said, yo, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm on some back a day, from 9-2. And I can give you about your crew, a 1-2. Bro, they tried to tell me, no, I said, yo, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm on some back a day, from 9-2. And I can give about your crew, a 1-2. Bro, they tried to tell me, no, I said, yo, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Back a day, from 9-2. And I can give about your crew, a 1-2. Bro, they tried to tell me, no, I said, yo, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm on some back a day, from 9-2. And I can give about your crew, a 1-2.
A 1-2. A 1-2. 3, 4, 5. Here we go, bien vibes inside this pitch 9-2.
We simply have to focus on this man. He makes goal scoring look easy, as evidenced by his recent record. And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the Liga Portugal. It's Benfica up against Casa.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Wilting under the pressure, and now the referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Have what it took to get it beyond the wall. And the danger is averted. Well, so many positives where the hosts are concerned, and one positive, Stuart, is a watertight defence.
Well, they pressed the ball.
They could put it away, Stuart. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. The corner kicks keep on coming. Could still be dangerous. Well read to put an end to that attack. Rafa, and he might be through here. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, that's a really good run. Here's David Neres. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, no danger now. Obvious offside. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. That'll be a Benfica ball. David Neres. Rafa. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, did so well to deny him. Clears it away. Neres. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. But timely defending when it mattered. Running with the ball confidently. Well, he has the measure of his man. Oh, chance perhaps. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. And the substitution will occur now. And he's fired over the corner. And a goal kick will be next. Aursnes. Good work from Benfica to win the ball back. Rafa. Oh, surely! And a goal it is! But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Well, the keeper not thinking it through. Rafa. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Real chance. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Oh, big chance. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, nothing untoward happened. Well, he could really get at the opposition. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Playing it in and tipping it over the crossbar. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Well, he almost headed it in. Rafa. Oh, a moment of pure class. Unbridled joy for him and the supporters. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Rafa. Well, I must say, I wondered if that was going to be the hat-trick.
Well, it surely can't mean his hat-trick. He's looking so sharp here.
Really good challenge. Well, it could be on for him here. Ball is loose. Magnificent defending. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
Moving forward effectively. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Great opportunity. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And so the second half commences here. Well, it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. A very effective challenge put in. Really good build-up, but no end product. Chance here, and foiled only by the crossbar. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, he's won the ball. Well, no doubt many of you have been hearing the transfer rumours. It does look as though the deal could be on, Stuart.
Well, apparently they've now made an official bid for him, so we should know pretty soon where his future lies.
Rafa. Good technique displayed. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. There will be a goal kick here. Well, did well to win the ball back. And he's in. And that is an attempt best forgotten.
Yeah, he's got it all wrong. That's a poor effort, you have to say.
Chamba. Really good challenge. "30 minutes to go then. And in with a real chance. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Nicely timed tackle. Plenty of support here. And beyond the last defender, offside. How can he take them on and beat them? Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Cookchu. Good idea. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Eteki. 20 minutes to go in this one. Committed challenge. And you don't want to lose possession there. Having to shoot. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Played over. And efficient defending. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And able to get a body in the way. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And a tidy challenge. Fredrik Aursnes. And teammates around him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Offside by quite a lot. Andre Geraldes. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Exquisite pass from Di Maria. Oh, that is a super save!
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
There's going to be a double substitution. Could be! And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Oh, fancy footwork. Will he? Well, it might still work out for them. And getting in the way of that, superb defensive play. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, could be! Well, he had clearly drifted into an offside position.
Well, you can see from his reaction, he knew that wouldn't count.
Plenty of support here. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, they've given him too much space. And let's give credit to the defending. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were...
No two ways.
PlayStation